Sheila Hill, coming to you from my car. Today is March 21st, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I'm noticing in myself and what I'm noticing in some clients, and I'm hoping to be able to take a little bit of the crunchiness out of it for you. So the amount of light, energy, codes that we're receiving right now that's coming onto the planet, much of which is immeasurable, is unprecedented. So the energy being presented is presenting to the body, and as it comes into the body, it increases the spin rate in the body, tosses out wounds, programs, traumas, and cellular memories that are no longer required, and then raises the vibratory state of the body. It is the body that is ascending. So it's perfect. It's all perfect and divine, and we wouldn't be receiving this level of energy and codes if we weren't ready. But how it's presenting for us in our human is what I want to speak to. So one of the ways that it may be showing up for you is increased levels of anxiety, and perhaps maybe even heart palpitations, disturbed sleep, things like that. Because as the codes come into the body, the nervous system is the thing that is the gate at the door that says, yes, my nervous system is in a state where it can hold this and allow these codes in, or my nervous system is already in an overwhelmed state. Therefore, we have to toss this out. So notice that if you are feeling extra anxious, then maybe more breathing is something that you need to bring to the table. Perhaps more magnesium, Epsom salts baths, calming solfeggio music, going for walks in nature, things that are soothing to your nervous system will help your nervous system be less reactive. So anxiety is one thing that's sort of on the rise right now. The other thing that if anxiety isn't really the way, it's not a symptom that seems to show up for you, what could be showing up for you is having an extra chatty mind. And this again is the mind is responding to the overstimulation that's going on inside the body. I, for one, have noticed that my brain is extra chatty. Where I'm meeting myself in that is that I've done a ton of content in the last couple of weeks. Putting videos out because it just wants to talk. While at the same time, I'm also keeping an eye on myself as to which version of me I am feeding and what I'm giving momentum to, whether these videos are actually needing to be said, are they helpful, or am I just feeding my ego? So I always kind of go through that process first, but that's where I'm meeting myself right now. For you, it could be the same. It could be just talking where things used to be normally on a regular, more quiet. It could be looping thoughts around something that is within you that really needs to be released, dissolved, healed, and let go of. It could be showing up in the spectrum anywhere in between as well. It could be certain parts of the day. It could be that you're extra chattier in the mind during the day, and then it seems to peter off, and then in the morning it's like, well, here we go again. Or it could be the opposite, that you get through your day, but then in the evening when you'd like to shut down and be a little more quiet, that's the opportunity that it takes to talk some more. So I first of all want to speak to, you're not doing this wrong. You haven't taken a step back. If you are typically a very calm, cool, collected, Buddha-minded, normal homeostasis in your nervous system, and now all of a sudden you feel like you've been thrown into some kind of inner chaos that is displaying as one thing or the other, you didn't take a step back. This is the turning up of the dial. And again, it's happening because we're ready. So take all stories off the table, all self-judgment off the table, that there's anything that you are doing that is wrong, and then meet yourself exactly where you need to be met. Yes, in an ideal situation, we want to go from having an overactive nervous system that may be presenting as anxiety and an over chatty mind that is typically the ego just wanting to talk. Ideally, we want to be none of those things and be in that quiet mind, calm nervous system, receptive, open state. That would be ideal, whether that's meditation or an active living version of meditation. That would be ideal. But sometimes when the energies are hitting in a certain way with a certain level of intensity, meeting yourself and getting yourself to that extreme of everything's calm and quiet is too far a reach. And that's okay too. So meet yourself where you are. If you are feeling just generally agitated and fatigued by this whole process, then take a break. As they say, let Jesus take the wheel for a few days. Shut it all down. Stop watching content. Stop paying attention to yourself and other people. Stop all your spiritual practices. Put it all on hold for a couple of days. Just be quiet. Do some of the things that maybe baking or cooking or walking your dog or whatever, and just like turn it off for a little while. That often resets everything and allows you to meet yourself in a higher state later. It's okay to take breaks. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You're not going to miss anything by taking a break from all of this. Meeting yourself could also be lots of journaling. If your ego has lots of things and lots of words that it wants to say, just journal. Journal, journal, journal. Burn it off. You're not entertaining your ego by allowing it to say all the things that it wants to say. It's an aspect of you that is valid, that has borne witness to and protected you from lots of stuff. So if it wants to talk, pull your journal out and just let it talk. You're just burning off that excess energy. Understand that there is no getting this wrong. There's just getting us through. And if getting us through means entertaining some of these parts of ourselves sometimes, because every part of ourselves is an aspect of us that gets a seat at the table, then that's what you do. If it looks like kindness and love and compassion for yourself, then do that. If it looks like retail therapy, then do that. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean that you're not going to ascend. Just be aware and then meet yourself exactly where you are without any judgment or trying to be somewhere other than where you are. Just accept the fact that things are a little intense right now and you're a little bit chatty or you're a little bit anxious, and then ask, where and how can I best meet myself in this now moment? And whatever the answer is, it's okay. It's okay. Your body and your ability to acclimate to these higher levels of energy is coming. You are always in the process of acclimating to that higher vibratory state. If we had gone, just for reference, if we had gone from where we were vibrationally in 2020 and woke up today in that same, like in our new energy that we're in now, our bodies, we wouldn't be waking up. Our body wouldn't have been able to handle it. So every single minute of every single day, you are acclimating. And the only right or wrong is how you choose to meet yourself. So do so with gentle, loving kindness, compassion. And like I said, if it means that you take your foot off the gas and you let Jesus take the wheel for just a few days while you take a break from all of this and meet yourself in a more quiet, calm, then do that. Okay? There's no way out of this. The way out is through. And the only choice we really have is how we meet ourselves along the way. So be gentle, be kind, and know you're not getting any of this wrong. And don't try and reach to be somewhere that you perceive is the ultimate in spiritual beingness, if that's not what's available to you right now. It's okay. I hope this helps you. Bye for now.